We are inside of the world's most famous arena. It's MSG, Madison Square Garden, home of the Rangers in the heart of Gotham City here in New York. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Rangers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. And this is a throwdown.
It's a throwdown because it's a response to the earlier hit on one of their star players, James. It's a message in trying to stick up for your teammates, and you want to make sure it's not them that are going for the fight.
And he drops the hammer to end this one.
It's an emotional game, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether it's standing up for yourself or for a teammate, and that one's going to end right there with that last punch. Both benches showing respect for each of their players that are heading over to the penalty box. That was a tough one. It's purely exhausting to be in a fight like this, and they're just corralling their stuff and getting back to the box.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the faceoff. Gets it over to Panarin. Spectacular open ice hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
The Rangers played along the boards. Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Tosses it to Cruz. Here's a centering pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Avs gain possession along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Whiffs on that. The Avalanche have the puck in the defensive zone. Perez plays it against the boards and makes the routine save. The Rangers gain possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. Handles the pass from the right side. Drills them. Nelson's got it through center. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Takes the feed at the point. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of the game. That's how you do it.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now. And let's face it, he can't change.
Along the half wall with the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And now he tries to get it across to Nichushkin. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. New York's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Off the left wing and into center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Brewer's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Colton. And that pass attempt is deflected. Dumped into the opposite corner. Knocked off the puck. The Avs set it up behind the net. Scooped up along the wall by Silverwall. Takes the pass back to the point. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Here's a chance on the attack. And he had an answer with that save. Will start off on the attack after winning the draw. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Carter. And he takes the feed. Up along the wing. Quick feed to Brindley. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Carter. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a pass to the middle. Score!
first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Fires it on net. Turns it aside. With authority. Moves it over to Miller. Denies him. He got all of it. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Blocked in traffic. Feeds it over to Gavrikov. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. Textbook poke check by Miller. Here's a short pass to Cruz. Hunts the boards through the neutral zone. The Rangers grab possession with the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Excellent stick work on the play. Colton's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Rangers have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Melendez. Finds some space in the corner. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Works it across to Thomas. Tosses it on to Olofsson. Quick shot! Denied by the glove, but the puck hops along. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice scores! And I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own and you can just see the body language. He is not happy. Well, the position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This next shift, this next save, it's huge.
The Avs get it back to even Steven here in period number 1.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, they find their legs. You can certainly tell that they've found their mojo a little bit here, and they're able to get on the board. You got to trust the process in these games. If you can play consistent, you'll get your high lows.
Off a stick, and they can't connect. Oh, what a denial by Quick.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
And he takes the feed. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Let's it go! Off the glove and makes the save! We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a shot, and that goes off, pours off a body. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Grips it, scores! The go-ahead goal!
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Well, the game really is about adapting your position and play based on what your opponent is doing, and he reads it perfectly. Anticipates where he's going to go, out of touch of the puck carrier, and with great timing, and this is a perfect poke check to give his team the puck. He's going to get napping on this one because it all starts with him.
The Rangers have gone up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
It's really important because they got momentum right now, more jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead, take the momentum, and use it to their advantage.
Slides it diagonally to Panarin. Into the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. New York's got the puck in their own end. Oh, he'll feel that one. And there's a glove save on the play. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. More than half the period has expired. New York's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Drives to the page. Oh, what a big-time stop by Blackwood. The Avs are looking to even things up. Despite the fact that they've had more shots, they still trail in the first. Fosios won the draw here in their own zone. And now he moves it to Cruz. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Oh, the check to slow him down. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. The Rangers move to the offensive zone. Williams setting up against the wall. Glove save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Avs will play it in their own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. But he gets it up to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Trocheck. Oh, a clutch save!
Quick's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Avs win it. Puts it on net. And that carries off a stick. And he gives it over to Thomas. Feeds the puck to Pierce. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. That's it out of midair using great hand-eye coordination. Denied by the goaltender. Moves the puck to Pierce. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Shot! They scores! Tied in!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. You can't measure heart or will, James, and that's exactly what this is. It is immeasurable. Picking up that puck off of a 50-50 battle, everyone on the bench is up, and then finding a way to convert for offense, that's a great play.
Got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? It's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Slides into Melendez. Into the corner of the attacking area. Huge steal in his own end. Puck grab by Gavrikov. Colorado's gained possession. Quick shot! Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Fires it, and that ricochets off a twig in front. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. And now he angles it across to Drury. Close! Blocked away by Quick.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Here in the lake going to the frame. We are all tied up in this one. Trocheck's won the faceoff. Drives to the crease. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And that's deflected off someone in front. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And the puck pops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Passes it to Vesio. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Trocheck. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Slides it up to Cruz. Great read by the Frenier. Quick pass to Vesio. The Avs take it across the line. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And they'll dump it in. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. Sends it ahead to Kelly. Here's a shot, and it's off the iron!
The Avs swing another one off the post. It's unbelievable how many times they've hit it tonight. I mean, they'd be up by a bunch. Wouldn't be a tie game if that were the case.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Avalanche have been penalized. They'll serve two in the box.
Well, it's tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
Man advantage unit is set.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter. And with the
Outside of the post and stays out.
Now the adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And yeah, hit the post and out.
Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Avalanche have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
As the clock ticks down in this frame here, James, they're going to kill off this penalty, and they just want to get to the intermission, force that neutral zone face-off so they can reset.
The Rangers with a 5-on-3, and they've got loads of time to work with here.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
And he's shooting off the puck. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Thomas is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Made that stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Power play, they make it count.
Well, they use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP. It's a really great puck movement and speed to the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James, and then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage in the period. Confidence.
And still using the stick to poke the puck away. Shuts him down. Blackwood's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Thomas will look to win the draw to continue this power play. New York's won the draw and they'll go to work. Stopped by the goaltender. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Crew is gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Rangers take possession here inside the offensive zone. New York's got a hold of the puck in their own end, but the clock is winding down. The Rangers slide it through center. Shot! That goes wide. Sends a pass over. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Colorado's short-handed unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Quick pass across to Miller. On the attack along the boards. Back to the point it goes. Rips it and rips it. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
New York's players are starting to squeeze their sticks a little bit tight here, James. They continually hit the post. Listen, the good part is they're still in the lead, so they got to free themselves up a little bit and find the netting.
Miller's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it in front, and that's intercepted. The Avs cross the line and gain the zone. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, he gets his glove on that and just enough to keep it out. Back to the blue line. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Oh, the stick collapses on the play. That's got to be so frustrating.
Extremely frustrating, James. I know my dad would say they don't make them like they used to, but that is a critical time.
Loose puck and he's in alone. Oh, what a save with the poke check. How about that for handout?
Well, high risk, high reward here on this one, James. He's like a fish out of water. Throws the paddle to make the save.
Vessio's got it to go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Quick's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Lots of time left in this period. New York's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Can't get it to go. Handles the puck at the point. They step ahead. And they strike Taylor once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure. Be relentless and try and get another one. Well, this is just a laser of a shot that beats the goaltender clean. Everyone knew it was coming, including the goaltender. They just couldn't catch up to it. The pace this entire game, James. And the question is whether they can really close it out. And the first two strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
Radish has got it against the boards. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. Tries to feed it over to Gavrikov. Hammers a shot. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Rangers get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
Carrick's got it in the offensive zone. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. The Avs have it now. Olofsson's got the puck. Quick feed down low. New York's got the puck. Handles the pass. Knocked away. Here's a shot off the bar. I think that caught the inside of the post. And great hustle to come up with the puck. Taken by Williams. Moves it to Pierce. Oh, what a glove save by Blackwood. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. The Avs trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. New York's got it in the offensive zone. That's blocked. Angles it over to Nichushkin. Puck dumped in. New York's got the puck. Fox has got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Quick feed to Panarin. Gains the zone through the middle.
A tough opponent, someone who's really fast, feel like a turnstile because you've just been blown by. I mean, he uses his speed, his powerful stride, he gets it to length, and lands a super bird on them.
The Rangers extend the lead, and it's now a 3-goal hockey game.
And they've been the lesser opponents, James, but they've been opportunistic, and sometimes it's not a reflection of who's playing well on the scoreboard, but man, they've been able to finish.
Here's a pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck picked up by Burns. The Avs carry it along the wall. New York's gained possession along the boards. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Pass out front, and that shot's blocked. Stars and logos out again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
The Rangers gain possession. Miller's got it along the wing. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Quick's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. And man, his team's played well. They've got going north. They've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Colton stick handling in his own zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of light here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
The Avs finally get some momentum going their way now. Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back-to-back together where they do create momentum and have possession in this game. You have to look for ways to be first to the puck, be relentless on it. That's what changes energy.
Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the floor, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Well, you see players working on this all the time in practice. That 10,000 shot challenge, it comes into effect here. Pulling that puck into the feet and letting that snapshot go really cool for goaltenders.
The Rangers can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. They've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Picked up along the boards by Thomas. Scores! Oh, phenomenal one-timer!
If you have time to load and explode in the offensive zone, you're going to let it rip, and that's exactly what happens here. A perfect pass off the front foot, and he just lets it rip.
The Rangers are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. New York's got it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Panarin. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Turns it away on the slap shot. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends it quickly to Panarin. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck. And some good footwork to kick it away. Puts it on net. Answers it with an even better save. Big pass feed. Nice zone entry from the middle. Slides the puck down low. New York's got it in their own zone. Goaltender in front. Scores. They'll get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one. But it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. The Avalanche have shown they haven't thrown the towel in here in period number 2.
Yeah, the individuals who scored pretty happy, but I don't know about the rest of the bench. They've all got to contribute if they want to get back in this one.
Moves the puck over to Drury. And now he tries to get it across to McCarr. Oh, and a Good textbook hit there.
Thomas has multiple assists in this game, and we're going to have a look at some of those here, James. Just the way he has eyes in the back of his head and how he can find ways to draw coverage to him. And once you do that, you've opened up lanes, but you have to think in layers. You've got to know what's next, and he certainly does. Perez is part of the leadership group. He is the captain of this team. He's been in this situation before. He's aware that they're down. No better player to settle them down than him.
Oh, close save and a beauty!
I have to say here, James, I mean, when you have a player on your team that's willing to sacrifice body as well as be able to make a play and finish it off for the Gordie Howe hat-trick, you know you have something special, and we've seen it tonight. Just look at this highlight pack of his fight, of his assists, and his goal, and you know right away that he's had a tremendous impact on the game.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Avs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And they score!
The way players train in the stick technology are a reason why a shot like this gets off so quickly, James. Absolutely incredible speed, but the amount of time to get it off the stick, that's the real deal breaker.
The Avs now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them, because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. A lot of work to do to make that happen.
Works it across to McCall. Big time stop there. Carter's got it into offensive territory. The Avalanche have taken possession on their own end. Taves plays the puck. Turns it away. And now it's grabbed by Lafreniere. Sent into the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. They go on the attack from the left side. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a chance in front. Breaks it off the post. Moves it quickly over to Perez. Things starting to get a little physical out there. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Taves. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Dumps the puck in. From the neutral zone now. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice of them. It will play on as that goes off the inside of the post.
New York's run another one off the post, James. How many is that now? But listen, they're getting opportunities, and they're really firing it towards the net. I really like their game tonight.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And now it's over to Drury. Moves the puck. New York's gained the line and into the zone. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Grabs it in his own end. Moves it up. And that play's broken up. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Shot! And he makes the save. Takes the pass. Dishes it off. Hammers a shot. Turns him away. He scores! Off the pipe and pulls in the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. I love when offense is generated from below the goal and all of the coverage is facing the puck and he gets lost in coverage in that slot area and just fires it home.
The Avalanche have thickened the plot in this one tonight. After being down, they've suddenly shown life.
It wasn't a pretty start, but it often isn't the way you start, it's the way you finish. And they have an opportunity here to get back in the game.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside. The Avs have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. New York's got a hold of the puck. The Avalanche have it on the attack. And that carries off one of his teammates in front.
Athletes are so competitive. He didn't just stay down. He got back up, James, and he's making his way towards the bench. But you can clearly see that he is not 100%.
The Rangers have it behind the cage. Pierces into the offensive zone now on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Oh, what a save, goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often you see it after practice, James, like 5 puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
And that's broken up. Across the line. Passes it in front. And it's blocked. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Quick pass to McCall. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Picked up along the wall by Cruz. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gotta be looking for the hattie. Just a blistering one-timer shot from that high slot area that beats the goaltender here, James. But how does he get lost in coverage in that area?
Will look to build on some momentum here before the period closes out after that goal.
They need to continue that momentum as it nears the end of the second, and they want to carry that energy into the intermission. Real important that they can have an opportunity to collect themselves and come out strong in the third.
And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Fires it, and he stands tall in goal. And that's broken up. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Sidesteps the check. Scores! Don't call it a comeback, but it sure is!
Well, it looks like they've reset the table. I mean, didn't get the start that they wanted, found themselves behind the 8 ball, but it's amazing, James. It's an old cliche, but the game is never over until it's over.
Colorado's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical time, and you want to maintain pressure, and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
Moves it to Miller. The Avs take over on possession. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Third period, we are all tied up, and the next goal could be a biggie. Colorado's got the puck at center. The Rangers have it from their own end. And now he passes up to Thomas. Can't maintain possession. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Pierce. New York's got the puck against the wall. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Intercepted at center by Gavrikov. Pass back to the point. Easy pass save made by Blackwood. Oh, it's another consecutive save. Moves it on over to Vesio. The Avs take it along the wall. And he elects to play the puck. Quick feed to Cruz. With possession along the wall. New York's got the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Great defensive effort with the stick. Feeds it over. Gains control of the puck here on the line. Battle along the boards. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. From behind the net. Passes it over. How did he stop that one? My word, they've really got them hooked in here in their own zone. Oh, what a save again!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he gets square to it and makes the save.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. You know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Here's a short pass to Trocheck. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Here's a hit. Loses the coverage there. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. Taken along the wall by Burns. The Rangers played along the wing. Puck scooped up by Carter. Moves it over to Fox. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Fox is having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Feeds the puck up to Trocheck. Look out. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he moves it to Lafreniere. Fires it on net. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Scooped up along the wall by Burns. And he coughs it up with the pass.
Burns is really looking like he's hurt on this shift somewhere. I mean, he's laboring to get back to the bench. It's a tough spot to be in. You want to stay on the ice for your team, but you know that you're not at 100%. You need to get off.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. The Rangers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Throws it in. And that's blocked from someone in front. Through center along the wing. And the puck skips away after that move.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Schneider's taking it from his own end. Intercepts the pass. And a great save. Quick's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Taves is doing a great job tonight of combining his IQ and his skill. And when you have that dual combination, you make things happen and you can generate offense because you're not one-dimensional. It's not just you taking it to the net. You're utilizing the pieces on the ice, your teammate, to get it done.
New York's got it in the defensive zone. Puck grab by Thomas. Quick pass to Panarin. And now he angles it across to Gavrikov. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Broken up at center by Gavrikov. Sends it out in front. And that chance is blocked. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Avalanche have it in their own zone. Feeds the puck to Nelson. Moves it to McCarr. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Pokes it away in his own end. Nelson's got the puck in his own zone. They've got numbers. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Well, they gain the advantage through the neutral zone here, James, and they're able to enter with an odd man rush. And I love that the way the puck carrier just manipulates their opponent to open up seams. They have the extra ice, they have the extra player, they finish.
The Avs with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
Slides it diagonally to Nichushkin. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Nelson. And now he tries to get it across to Landeskog. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Cooley. Picked up along the boards by Walensky. Quick feed to Kelly. The Avs are on the attack. Quick shot! Denied by the goaltender. Finds nothing but air on that shot. From the left side, they gain the zone. Takes it at center. Avoids the defender. What save! How did he get a piece of that?
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Colorado's grabbed a hold of the puck. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Blackwood. Solovyov's going to play it against the half wall. Tries to feed it over to Soucy. Shot! That one's turned aside. Long lead pass to Perez. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Williams plays it now. Angles it over to Soucy. And that's a great heads-up play by Perez. Centering pass in front. It scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
The Avalanche have extended the lead to 2, and time is of the essence now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's the back half of the third period, and this is where you still want to continue to attack, but you have to be aware of your positioning on the ice. In particular, when the puck turns over, you want to protect the middle.
Here's a short pass to Burns, and that's picked up by Thomas. Levels him with the hit. Handles it along the blue line. Shuts him down. Now over to Vesio. New York's looking to break out of their own end.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Moves it to Vesio. And now it's over to Nelson. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Panarin. Fires it. That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you got to find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Now, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves it quickly over to Nichushkin. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. The Rangers win the face-off. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. New York's got the puck behind the net. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. A chance in front. Fantastic save. And a little physicality is that threat. Quick pass to Taves. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Dumps it in. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. And off the draw, they take the puck.
coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Getting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Moves it to Susi. Scores! Make it a one-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James, and they're playing way more aggressive. Their 4 and 6 are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score. Well, certainly he looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
It's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
French is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the 3rd period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Taken by Burns. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Grabs the puck. Stones him in front.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Slides it across. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Schneider. And he takes the pass. Big time stop there. Takes the feed at the back end. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Works it across to Taves. And a great seam. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nelson. Passes out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Rangers moving in. There's a shot. Blackwood's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the 3rd period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
A critical draw here. The Rangers win the draw. Golden opportunity until the stick snaps. The Truscans cross the line and gain the zone. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Moves around along the half wall. Comes up with the stop. Grabbed along the board by Pierce. Battle along the wall. The Avs will play from the defensive zone. Pass across to Brindley. Nearing the final minute of the 3rd. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. With some open space at center. Handles the puck. And that's a great read to force the turnover.
Well, a smart play at the right time. He kind of looks over his shoulder, looks up at the clock, recognizes the time on there. That's a smart play. Puts a dump in just to kill those valuable seconds.
The Rangers looking against the half wall. New York's trailing, that's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Does it again with the stop.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save. Melendez hears the ping and looks to the net, thinks it might have ricocheted in. Instead, it ricochets out. He's a frustrated man.
New York's time is running out in this one to try to even things up. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but no finish tonight. It is all over. Colorado's picked up the win in a game that they were certainly certainly dominated in the possession numbers, but, hey, they really kind of maximized their opportunity, Cheryl.
Yeah, that's what opportunistic means. I mean, they were able to connect and score when they had the opportunities, but I'm telling you, James, their coaches will look at this video. They'll want to make sure that the team knows exactly what went wrong, because sometimes when you win these games, it can mask the deficiencies within your game.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well. And from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.